So this is part 3, I believe, if I can trace back. So just continue our journey as a word definition. So as this one is a volcano, an active volcano may explode at any time. So volcano is a noun, mountain with a large opening at the top through which melting rock, steam, etc. escape from time to time. Volcano. Thrive. So thrive. A business cannot thrive without good management. So that means thrive. Thrive means is a verb. Prosper, succeed, grow strongly, grow strong and healthy. Thrive. Whereby he devised a plan whereby he might escape. By what? By which? So whereby is an adverb, is by what and by which. Valid. They had a valid claim to the property. They had a valid claim to the property. Valid is an adjective, effective because made or done or with the correct formalities, have force in law. Valid. Schedule. The school bus arrived at school on schedule. Schedule. List or statement of details, especially of times for doing things, as the verb is make a schedule or put in a schedule. Schedule. Storage. His furniture is in storage while he finds a new house. Storage is a noun and then the space used for money paid for the storing of goods. Souvenir. He kept the pine cone as a souvenir of that weekend in the country. So souvenir as a noun is an object to be kept as a reminder of an event, trip, place, etc. Symmetry. So symmetry. A bump on the left side of her forehead spoiled the symmetry of her face. Symmetry, noun, exact likeness in size, shape, form, etc. between the opposite sides of something. Symmetry. Superb. The city has several superb old buildings. So superb is an adjective, magnificent, first class. Magnificent, first class. Superb. Swear. He swore off smoking when the doctor said it caused lung cancer. Swear. So swear means as a verb, take an oath, cause somebody to take an oath, say solemnly or emphatically. Emphatically, emphasize, emphatically. So shampoo, the worker shampoos his hair with soapy, is a noun, special soap, liquid, powder, etc. for a washing of the hair, as verb is wash, shampoo. So straw, he drank his soda through a straw. A straw as a noun is dry cut stalks of wheat. Stalks, stalks, like stalks of wheat, barley, rice and other grains, thin tube of other material for sucking up liquid. Last, furthest, basic. Ultimate, after many defeats, the war ended for us in ultimate victory. Assess, they are assessing the speech at its true worth. Decide or fix the amount of, example, tax is a verb, appraise, fix, or decide the value of property, example, for purposes of taxation, assess. So assurance, he gave me a definite assurance that the repairs would be finished by Friday. So assurance is a noun, confident in oneself, promise, statement made to give confidence, impotence, either way, impotence or impotence, certainty. Accordingly, this instrument costs a lot of money. Accordingly, it should perform perfectly. So therefore, for that reason, as the circumstances suggest, it's another verb. So undergo, the explorers had to undergo much suffering. Undergo. So undergo is a verb, experience, pass through, sustain, submit to. Simplify, though is a simplified spelling of though. Strict, he told me about it in strict secrecy. So strict is an adjective, it's stern, demanding, demanding obedience or exact observance, clearly and exactly defined, precisely limited. Strict. Symptom, a cough is sometimes a symptom of a serious disease. Symptom is a noun, change in the body's condition that indicates illness, sign of the existence of something. Slaughter, the cattle were sent to the city for slaughter. So slaughter is a verb. And kill animal people in large number, and it's a noun as a killing of animals, especially for food, massacre. So scholar, I'm afraid I have never been much of a scholar. Scholar is a noun, person with much knowledge, student who after competitive examination is awarded money so that he may attend college. Scholar. Switch. The city plans to switch from street cars to buses. So street as a noun is complete change, especially unexpected, turning, shifting. As a verb is to change or exchange. Switch. Survive. We survived although others died in the accident. Survive is a verb. As a verb, continue to live or exist longer. Survive. Withstand. Children's furniture must withstand kicks and blows. So withstand is a verb. Resist, hold out against pressure, attack. Withstand. Wade. The body waded through the dull brook. wait. So wait is a verb, work with an effort through water, mud, or anything that makes progress difficult. Work through something in this way. Wage. Wage. They waged a war against crime and disease. Wage. So as a noun, is a payment made or received for work or service, and as a verb is carry on, engage in, wage. Conceive. Conceive. I can't conceive of you allowing the child to travel along. So conceive is a verb, form an idea, plan, etc. in the mind of a woman become pregnant. So conceive. So complaint. Why don't you lodge a complaint against your noisy neighbors? Complaint. So crane. Jane craned her neck to look for her husband in a crowd. So crane is a noun, a large wading bird with long legs and a neck, a machine used for lifting and moving heavy weights. So it's crane. Garbage. Leave your garbage in a can outside your door. Garbage. So garbage is a noun with food put out as worthless rubbish, a refuse of any kind. Perpetual. 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 So she's tired of their perpetual chatter. Perpetual. Adjective. Never ended, going on for a long time and always for a long time or without stopping, continue, over repeated. So it's never ended, going on for a long time or without stopping, continue, over repeated. So it's perpetual. Protein. Protein is a necessary part of the cells of animals and plants. So protein is a noun, is a body-building substance essential to good health in such foods as milk, eggs, meat. Protein. Enroll. He is enrolled to attend college this year. So enroll is a verb, cause to become a member, recruit. So diagram. The engineer drew a diagram of the bridge. Diagram. So diagram is as a noun, a plan or figure drawn to explain an idea. Diagram. Deposition. I think the deposition of the king by the army is just. I think the deposition of the king by the army is just. Deposition is a noun, the act of putting out of office or a position of authority, removal from power. Deposit. So it's a deposition. I think the deposition of the king by the army is just. It's just the word. I'm assuming it's just the bad, good, extreme, whatever. I don't know. Denote. In mathematics, the sign X usually denotes an unknown quantity. So denote means is a verb, be the sign or symbol of, be the name of, indicate. So denote, you see lots of symbols. The symbols are denoted by some it's denote for some purposes. I can't tell. Destination. The parcel was sent to the wrong destination. The destination is a noun, place which is set for the end of a journey or to which something is sent. Destination. Decompose. The old fruits and the vegetables decompose quickly in the heat. Decompose. decomposed. The old fruits and vegetables decomposed quickly in the heat. The old fruits and vegetables decomposed quickly in the heat. So it's a verb, become bad or rotten, decay, separate a substance, light, etc. into its parts. Decompose. Escort. The boy wants to escort this young lady home. As a noun, person or people, often in ships or aircraft, who go with another as a guard or as an honor. For verb is to go to with somebody as an escort. Evolution is advance from the simple to the complex. So as a noun is evolving process of opening out or developing development of more complicated forms of life from earlier and simpler forms. So evolution. Entreat. She entreated her father not to send her to summer camp. So it's a verb. Ask somebody earnestly, beg, humble, or very seriously. Entreat. Immortal. Shakespeare's poetry of great artists are immortal. So adjective, living forever, and immortal being. Immortal. Something going on. Everybody wants to be immortal, but we need science. Impart. He even refused to impart the secret to his wife. Impart. So it's a verb, make known, disclose, tell, bestow, give, impart. Means I give the part of you so that you know what I owned or what I should give up, like the knowledge, etc. So idiot. I've left my suitcase in the train. What an idiot I am. So idiot means as a noun is a person so weak-minded that he is incapable of rational conduct. Fool. Prejudice. He has a prejudice against lending money because he's afraid he may not be repaid. So prejudice is noun, opinion formed before one has adequate knowledge or experience. Injury. As a verb is cause somebody to have a prejudice. Perplex. He was perplexed by her strange behavior. Perplexed. Perplex. As a verb is puzzle, bewilder, make more complex, or intricate. So perplex. So parasite. Don't be a parasite. Earn your own life or own way in life.